What's up, YouTube? It is Cam Cave, also known as Super K, here today to talk to you about the topic of mental health and what it means to not be okay. This idea came to me from two songs, not one, mainly that my partner listens to, and brought to my attention that this would be a good topic to talk about. So, one is called I Don't Want to Be Happy, and the other is I'm Not Okay by Kygo. I should know that because Kygo is one of my favorite artists. And I will post the links to the descriptions down below. So first off, what does it mean not to be okay? And the purpose of this video, it's just going to talk about overall mental health and how sometimes we just don't feel right. And that is okay to not feel okay and to recognize that this isn't normal. And part of the reason I'm making this video is I think that everybody should see a therapist at least one time in their life. And so I'll give you some of my backstory. I went and saw a therapist through my college counseling center, and it was free, including my tuition. And at the time, I didn't really think there was much to work on. Sorry, voice crack. And so I went, and I was really skeptical. At the time, I didn't want to become a therapist. I didn't even consider that as a field. So I went, and I was really guarded. It's a term we use in therapy, guarded. You're just not talking about a lot. But just sitting with someone and having them kind of explore emotions, explore relationship patterns, explore coping mechanisms, I started to feel myself actually feeling more motivated to do stuff. And then I continued to see a therapist for a year and a half, actually. And so that's my shameless plug about therapy. But the purpose of this video, right now we're in a time where people, their lives have been kind of uprooted, and they're trying to find a new norm, kind of like these succulents. We just got these, and so we put them into new soil, and they have to grow. And it can be a period of time that is uncertain, where there's just a lot of ifs and what's going on. And it's okay to not feel okay in this moment. There's lots of people out there there's lots of therapists in particular that you can find that will do reduced session costs or pro bono, which means that they're just going to work for free. They'll give you 3 or 4 sessions to really kind of get going. But the videos the one by Kygo for sure talks about, there's this group of people and they're in this back room, and there's these subtitles, and it talks about each of their own demons that they're battling. And that if you didn't have the subtitles on, you would have thought that these people were they were so happy and that they were living this great life. And it goes with what is going on a lot in society, is that we feel like we have to put on a front, that it's not okay to admit that something is off, that we're just not feeling okay. And so it ties into the other song, I'm Not Okay, ties into the other song, which is I Don't Want to Be Happy. And, the artist in the song talks about how sometimes I just want to be lonely, I want to be sad. And that hit home to me because as a therapist, or a therapist in training, when we see our clients and they're sad, or they're dealing with, an adjustment or depression, we assess their emotions in the session. And so if we have this mentality that emotions are okay, now sadness is different than clinical depression, but being okay with being sad, wanting to be alone for a day, we can do so much more. And so I challenge those of you who are watching this, that have stayed on for this long, to really let people be okay with their emotions. And that's where I'm getting at, is when we put on a front and that we act like everything's okay, we're really negating what is going on in our lives. And I think I hope that everybody that watches this video will take the time and go and listen to the actual video that I'll post. I'm not a paid sponsorship by Kygo. I just really like the message of this song. And watch it till the end, because it gets into really kind of the expectations that society puts on us to numb our emotions and to numb really what we're feeling and who we really are. It's a good watch, and I think that there's a lot that we can do, especially as we're still in the situation we're in. There's so much new, there's so much adjustment. It's okay to not be okay. I watch TV and the hashtags alone together. It's okay not to be okay. This has changed a lot of people's lives, and acknowledging and talking about it when you don't feel okay, rather than just putting on a happy face and continuing to live your life. Talking about, even if it's not with a therapist, if it's with a friend or with a family member, if you're the receiving end on that, be okay when someone says, hey, I'm not feeling too good. It can make all the difference, because as I'm advocating for people to go out and get therapy, it's very much real that there is a shortage of mental health clinicians right now. There is a shortage of the funds to pay for it, and so I realize that it might not be feasible for everybody to go see a therapist right now. So find your tribe, find your person that you can talk to, and be authentic. When we start living our authentic lives, it's proven that we will be more prone to happiness, but acknowledge those days that you just don't want to be happy. You just acknowledge that, sit in it, work through it. I a lot of the times will assign my clients, if you have a day like that, journal about it. Write about what's making you, why you think you feel this way. Once you know the triggers, you can work to improve that, rather than pushing it away and saying, I can't feel this way. Letting yourself feel that way, understanding it. There's a reason for everything. I like behavior, and so I like to find out, it's called antecedent. What is causing me to feel this way? That's really all I have today. I really recommend for everybody to at least listen to those songs, or watch the videos. The video will, for at least the Kygo song, shows the story that I'm trying to paint. Find a therapist in your area that is available, and that works for you, kind of has some of the same values and targets some of the things, even if it's just an intake and then they say, there's nothing really much to do. At least you've sat with the therapist and kind of talked through some stuff. It can be really helpful. I will always advocate for mental health. I know that I haven't posted in a while. I will be more with it. So I hope you guys have a great day. Give it a like, share, thumbs up, subscribe for more videos. And I will see you next time. Enjoy my beautiful succulents. If I can get the camera to focus. It's not gonna do it. But enjoy the beautiful succulents. Enjoy a beautiful day. I will see you all later. Bye.